Good evening, everybody. Finally, I am back. Been away longer than I had anticipated, but here we are, making another attempt at Universe Mode, this time in 2K24. We're going to be starting from scratch. No champions allocated, everyone's going to have an opportunity to prove themselves, so to speak. We'll have our first pay-per-view within the first few weeks. Backlash, that will be the first event. There will be general managers and such representing both shows, Raw and SmackDown. That's what we're going to be focusing on in this Universe Mode. But for this first episode, for the first week of shows, I would like to just jump straight into the action. So let's do it. Straight into our first match, featuring Drew McIntyre. This man was a mainstay over on SmackDown, if you remember, during the MyGM days. But he's here on Raw now, competing in a match of no small significance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the first match in our World Heavyweight Championship tournament. 4 superstars competing in this tournament in a round-robin style. Each will face each other once. A win by pinfall submission is worth 3 points. A win by DQ or count-out or a draw is worth 1 point, with a loss being worth 0. And the top 2 will face each other at Backlash for the championship. And here comes his opponent. We're kicking off in style. Another Universe Mode, or MyGM, I should say, veteran. Can he make the jump
And his
to
opponent
Universe Mode?
from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
Two of the heavy hitters on Raw. They're going to be kicking us off. Crowd, it would seem, are definitively behind Seth Rollins as he makes his way to the ring. Jumping straight into the thick of the action. Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins. It is the first match of Universe Mode getting underway now. Seth Rollins looking for a quick lock up there. McIntyre looking to hit the first maneuver of the match with a stalling suplex, but Rollins slips in behind, takes out the knee with a beautifully executed chop block. Over the top rope goes McIntyre. Too fast for Rollins there. A little bit of back and forth between these two in the early goings. It's alright, go away, tutorials. There's a sidewalk slam into the cover there. Only gets a 1 and Rollins rolls out the ring. McIntyre says nope, none of those games, but Rollins going to capitalise on the lapse in concentration by the Scotsman. Chop and a chop back from McIntyre. Forearm, however, is countered. Rollins looking to use the ropes to his advantage, getting the forearms in on the rebound. And now looking to follow that up. Trying to... Oh! No, he decides to turn it into a slam instead. Looked like he was going for something in the corner, and now the stomp to the face. McIntyre just... Some big hitting moves there as Rollins, schoolboy, into the super kick. He's wasting no time. He continues to take the fight to McIntyre. He's going to take a second. He's going to take a second to compose himself here. Rollins seems to have had the upper hand in this contest so far, but now he's going to chase after McIntyre. Perhaps not. McIntyre taking too long to get into the ring now. The referee calling a rope break before the cover had even occurred. I'm not quite sure how he'd managed that. Rollins with a face buster. This match is not going the way that Drew McIntyre had hoped. Oh, there's a big shoulder tackle there, however. Might be what turns the momentum in his favour. And a big clothesline as well. Getting those big hitting moves in now, the Scotsman. And over the top he goes, but Rollins sidesteps it at the last second. And another knee from Rollins. Taking advantage of that bad landing by McIntyre. A knee as well. Rollins just gonna admire his handiwork a little bit as McIntyre has yet to really get going in this match. Good counter there for him though. He slams Rollins down on the outside. Looking to do a little bit of damage. Back into the ring we go. McIntyre looking for a methodical pace, but Rollins, he's just been equal to everything that McIntyre throws at him so far. Now is the Irish whip. Goes over the top. Rolls through. Big kick to the chest. Stuns McIntyre for the moment at least. Oh, hang on. Rollins was looking for something and McIntyre rolls out of it. But again, Rollins he's a slippery one. I'll give him that. Not quite sure what happened there, but again, McIntyre just can't get anything going in this contest. As Rollins now looks to line him up for a big curb stomp. And oh my god, McIntyre just gets out of it like it's nothing. But again, he can't get any momentum going. Rollins just has the answer to everything. I guess Rollins just going for the big stomp too early in this contest. Now he heads up to the top, looking for a frog splash, which he does get. And again, McIntyre with a shoulder up there. Rollins poised to strike, but McIntyre catches him. That kick just sent Rollins absolutely flying. Drops him again. And again Rollins goes down. He's flopping around like a fish. McIntyre tosses Rollins into the corner. He's raining down those right hands onto the man known as the Architect. And the oop drops him down. And Glasgow kiss from McIntyre. Now, for the first time in this match, it really feels like it's McIntyre in control. Rollins is dazed and confused as he's dropped hard on the canvas. Referee John Cohen going to get out of the way there. He doesn't want anything. He doesn't want any trouble here. He doesn't want to get in the way of this action. That's now McIntyre with a big gut buster as well. He went for this earlier, the big fist, and this time he is going to connect. Rollins counters the Irish whip, sends McIntyre into the corner. And again, he's not going to get anything off of that from McIntyre. As that big boot drops him. Now stuck up in the ropes, McIntyre. Looking for one of the big manoeuvres here. An inverted Alabama slam. Drops Rollins. And he's lining him up now. Looking for a Claymore. And he gets it. The cover to pick up 3 points in the tournament. 1, 2. No, Rollins gets that shoulder up. Competitive match to open up Raw. McIntyre is incensed that Rollins got the shoulder up there. He is not happy that this match is still going. We've got to look to beat down on Rollins here. Rollins now gets the counter. McIntyre moves out of the way. And again. And a big boot. Pendulum was firmly swung in the opposite direction in this match as Rollins drops McIntyre to the outside of the ring. Could it be about to swing back in the favour of Rollins? As a big headbutt from McIntyre. Both these men have to be careful. Remember, if it's a count out, if it's a draw, that's only worth 1 point versus the 3 you get by pinfall or submission. So you need to be careful in this contest. That's Rollins with the leg drop on the outside. McIntyre taking a tumble into the crowd. He needs to be careful here. Rollins! Oh, bad landing from Rollins. And McIntyre with a back landing as well. Both men going for high risk manoeuvres. Neither of them paid off. McIntyre! Look in the arms. That's a future shock DDT on the outside of the ring. That is going to do some serious damage to Seth Rollins. And I think now McIntyre smells blood in the water as he's lining up for another Claymore. Counts it in. Doesn't get it though. Rollins moves out of the way. Rollins was dead to rights. If that connected, it was over. Rollins now with the forearms and a sling blade. Is that enough? No. No, it is not. McIntyre is prepared, but Rollins with a pedigree. McIntyre straight back to his feet. The back and forth between these two is incredible. That's now McIntyre with a big flapjack. And he drapes him across the ropes, but McIntyre, he's done some damage to himself here. He's stayed down. Now both men just taking a moment, taking a breather. Going back and forth between these two. There's a big forearm there and a big clubbing blow. Irish whip into the corner. Big forearm by Rollins. He's looking very pleased with himself as he goes for a moonsault. McIntyre sees an opportunity. Claymore! Out of nowhere. Rollins out like a light. And McIntyre with the first win of this Universe Mode series.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
A captivating opening match here, with Drew McIntyre picking up the W to kick things off in a hell of a match. Hey Louis, welcome. Welcome to the stream. A fantastic opening contest in that World Heavyweight Championship tournament. That puts Drew McIntyre on 3 points, and it leaves Seth Rollins with work to do if he wants to make the title match. Well, we're heading over now to the tag team division. Going to have a tag team contest to see which of these teams will head to Backlash to compete for the Raw Tag Team Championships. And up first, it's the Judgment Day.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 439 pounds, Finn Balor and Damian Priest, the Judgment Day!
As you heard it there from the announcement, it is Finn Balor and Damian Priest who will be representing the Judgment Day in this contest. JD McDonough and Dirty Dominic Mysterio accompanying them to ringside. Of course, notable by her absence is the de facto leader, Rhea Ripley. That's because she will be competing later on tonight. And their opponents, a fan favourite tag team. They are known as DIY. The team of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa made their name in NXT, looking to make a mark on Monday Night Raw. And the Judgment Day are going to strike while their opposition's backs are turned. Finn Balor attacking his opponents when their backs were turned. taking out both men. Judgment Day taking a less than legal advantage in this contest, one could say, as Finn Balor firing on all cylinders right out the gate. Now the Judgment Day making it clear early on that they want those tag team championships. Balor like a house of fire so far in this contest. You see there, Johnny Gargano, he is hurting. A nice brain buster there. He looks very pleased with himself, but I think he's underestimated Johnny Gargano, who's back to his feet quicker than perhaps he realised. Into the submission. The Balor, he's going to fight out of that one. No problem at all. See JD McDonough. He's exposed the metal turnbuckle in the Judgment Day's corner. Needs to be careful that they don't get disqualified. As now Johnny Gargano starts taking control of the contest. Referee John Cone, he's attending to that now. Needs to be careful that there's no funny business going on the outside. As now McDonough taking off another turnbuckle pad. This is just getting outrageous from the Judgment Day, and this match has barely started. Big shot there from Damian Priest and an elbow drop as well. Been all going the Judgment Day's way to this point. You see Gargano not best pleased with Balor there. Taking a bit of a cheap shot, but why not? Damian Priest, however, will take advantage of that distraction. DIY not able to get anything going thus far in this contest. That sneak attack before the opening bell really has dictated how this match has gone to this point. Oh, fantastic roundhouse kick there from Damian Priest. 1, 2. And I think Gargano got the shoulder up. Very lackadaisical kick out. But I suppose as long as you get the shoulder up, then who cares? As now Gargano's looking to make a comeback. Damian Priest trying to put a stop to it. Gargano. Oh, with a big face buster there. Is this the opening that DIY needed to get a foothold in this contest? A cover now from Gargano, but the referee's back is turned. Of course, McDonough's been messing around with the turnbuckle pads, and that is a beautiful kick by Damian Priest. But again, not able to take advantage as Gargano with the elbows able to fight out. And there's a big jumping cutter from Gargano. Stuns Priest. I thought he had the opportunity to make the tag there to Ciampa, but he's got a better idea. Suicide dive to the outside. And now Damian Priest is in trouble as there's a super kick from Gargano. Lily, thank you for the 45-month subscription. That is an insane amount of time. And a brilliant slingshot DDT from Gargano to Balor. Gargano is going to take on the Judgment Day all by himself. Priest went for a kick to the back of the... Oh my... I can't keep up with what's happening. Of course, Gargano, he had the opportunity to make the tag earlier. He didn't take it, and now Priest with a big maneuver into the cover. Ciampa making the save with a big kick right to the face of Damian Priest, who is not impressed with the actions of the Black Cart, and he's going to make him pay for it now. And again, look at the Judgment Day. Just some blatant cheating going on. There's no other word for it, really. That big right hand from Priest absolutely drops Gargano, tosses him halfway across the ring. Just some blatant disrespect from Priest. Oh, and Priest making use of the exposed turnbuckle while the referee was distracted by the other one. And now Priest with a choke slam, a sit-out choke slam by Damian Priest to Johnny Gargano. And that's all she wrote. The Judgment Day are heading to Backlash.
Here are your winners!
Tommaso Ciampa never even got the opportunity to tag into this match. No, there was definitely some, let's be honest, cheating going on in that contest, but at the same time, great teamwork by the Judgment Day. And they're now heading to the championship match at Backlash. A fantastic result for them. Going to go to a short break, guys. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from the short break, and look, this series going forward, I am tackling this one by myself for the most part, but that doesn't always have to be the case. And here for the first stream, I think it's only fair that we get an old friend to join us.
I am old. I had some back pain the other day, and I was like, "Fuck, am I 23? Am I 53?" But no, I am old, and I am lucky enough to be this geezer's friend. And I am looking forward to this, providing a bit of co-com, hopefully adding some insight and seeing what results and what exciting matches we have on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. Looking forward to it.
And I'll tell you what, I think the good man has joined us at just the right time for a match that he is going to like. Because when it comes to professional wrestling, what is it that we really want? Is it your technical masterclasses? Is it your 5-star matches?
I know where this is going.
Nah, dog. Oh yeah, you know where it's going? Well, tell me, what is it that we want?
Well, there's two ways of saying this. There's the technical way, which is, well, there's the more brutal way, which is two big geezers beating the shit out of each other, or there's the proper way, which is big meaty men slapping meat.
That's absolutely right. It's big meaty men slapping meat, and it is a qualifying match. It is a qualifying match to go to the Intercontinental Championship match at Backlash. So you know what? Let's get this contest right underway. And out first, it is, as his Titantron says, the monster of all monsters.
Oh, yeah.
It's Braun Strowman.
The meatiest of all the meatsters, one might say.
Making his way to the ring.
He's built like, if you put 5 Big Macs on top of each other, you might get a burger that would be fit for this big man.
He is a big dude. He is large. But is he in charge? I'm not so sure, because his opponent is someone not to be taken lightly, as we will see in just a moment. But it is Braun Strowman who is the first participant in this match, looking to head to the Intercontinental Championship match at Backlash.
I've actually heard a rumour that this man doesn't have a hair on his head because he looked in the mirror and frightened them all stiff and they all ran away. Just a rumour.
Well, let's get his opponent out here. It is, of course, the Ring General,
Oh,
the leader of Imperium.
This is going to be a very, very good match already.
Gunther.
From Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds.
I think it's safe to say there's not going to be a lot of hugging and handshakes in this one. Don't expect good manners, don't expect sportsmanship, expect power, pain, and sheer, unadulterated brutality. But what else do you tune in to Monday Night Raw to see?
We tune in to see the very best going at it, and this may be one of the best wrestlers in the world today.
Absolutely.
Gunther, as he says, the mat is sacred, and he's about to show everyone just what it means when they call him the Ring General. In this contest, you have to think. So you know what? We haven't done it for the first couple of matches, but let's throw the question out there to everyone in this contest. Who is picking up the W?
Well, for me, I think Gunther is I have great respect for Strowman and for Gunther, but I think Gunther has so much momentum going for him in his career now. He's got the power to match Strowman, he's got the physique, he's got the wrestling ability to match anybody in the entire world. I just can't see him getting anything but a win here tonight.
And a big chop, dropping Strowman in the early goings. You saw at the very start of the contest, Strowman, he ran at Gunther like a freight train and he got dropped. As Strowman reverses the Irish whip into the corner and he squashes Gunther and picks him up. Oh my god, for a power slam right out the gate.
That's just the start we expected, and it's the start I think every fan in this
And
arena was looking for.
a running drop kick from Gunther.
It's like watching two freight trains in a
Gunther,
high-speed
take a moment.
collision right now. Oh God.
To admire his handiwork and to let Strowman take control of the match, but only for a moment. It's just big hit after big hit after big hit. Hello, Gudgeon, you've joined us at the perfect opportunity. It is two big boys going at it.
Now, I know these two men.
That's a big boot from Strowman.
Very impressive from Braun. I know these two men are both very fit. They're both brilliant athletes, great conditioning, great cardio. You wonder if the match continues like this, it really could come down to who has the better stamina, who is fitter, who has got, you know, the cardiovascular skill and seasoning to outlast the other man and just wear them down, because you can't throw such high intensity, high impact moves willy-nilly forever and ever. Eventually your body is just going to run out of steam. So which of these two almost freight train like men is going to run out of steam first?
Gunther now starting to take a bit of a beating at the hands of Strowman here. He's pulled off a few impressive manoeuvres, but Strowman, he is the larger man.
Yeah.
May have the strength advantage as well, as he's just now tossing Gunther around. Oh, and now with his hand round the back of the head, the reverse choke slam from Strowman.
Yeah. Absolutely devastating move. I can't think of a single man who wouldn't be shattered by taking that reverse choke slam anywhere in the world.
But now Gunther finds an opening to push Strowman away. Strowman rolls out the ring. Gunther, he's just going to wait for him. He's just going to wait for him. He's not going to waste any motion. He's not going to be tempted as a German suplex from Gunther to Strowman. And he's going to go for another one, but this time Strowman, he had the reversal waiting for the second one.
Yeah, just slam that elbow into the side of his head, and if you're not careful, you could kill a man right away. You hit him straight in the temple with that massive elbow that Strowman possesses. I mean, it could be deadly. No joke.
These clotheslines from Gunther are doing the damage, but he whiffs on that one. Strowman trying to take advantage, but Gunther, several big elbows there, and a big chop drops the big man.
Yeah, I mean, this is so back and forth. You wonder how much the fine margins, one missed maneuver, one sloppy hold, poor submission could come into deciding the result of this entire match. But they're just going at each other with such intensity, such ferocity from both men. I know I said Gunther would win. I know I was confident, but I don't know if I can call this now. I don't know if I can decide who's going to walk away with the win.
I know Gunther! Gunther with a rear naked choke! Looking to choke the life out of Strowman. But Strowman, he's too powerful. He fights out of it. It was a good idea from Gunther trying to wear down the big man, use his size against him.
It was a good idea.
But Strowman was wise.
Just too early. Again, like I said, Strowman, both these men are so well conditioned. You have to really, really work to get either of them to break a sweat, and it was too early. Strowman's still too alive, too fit to be put out of action by that rear naked choke from Gunther. But he did well with the submission. He locked it in well.
A few missed opportunities on both sides there. There's now Gunther with another running drop kick. It is like getting hit with a train. It really is.
I mean, it's like two trains. He's hitting you with both feet, so it's possible to get hit by two trains at once. I think we've just seen it in action on Monday Night Raw in a wrestling ring.
Gunther was looking for a big move there. Strowman fights out of it. The back and forth continues between these two men.
I tell you what, Strowman, I think I've underestimated him. He's done so well with the sudden counters. He's not let Gunther get a serious kind of chain of moves off. He's not let him abuse him with the strikes. He's just wise to it, shutting him down really quickly, really effectively. He's done so well, Braun Strowman.
Right on Gunther. Gunther with the counter. No way is he going to get him up for this.
Oh my God.
Gunther with a powerbomb.
Oh my goodness. Just seeing that back. Absolutely destructive, that powerbomb. My God.
And he's going to look for a second one. Gunther with the powerbomb again. This time into a jackknife cover. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Gunther goes to Backlash.
And that is what one of the best wrestlers in the world can do. You can switch it on at any moment and end a match without warning. I don't think Strowman saw it coming. I don't think he knew how to respond. There's probably 1 or 2 seconds of that pin where he was just so shocked he hadn't even processed that he needed to kick out. And by then it was too late. Too little, too late.
Massive win.
Wow. Absolutely brilliant. That's why we watch
A good
wrestling. That's why we
example.
love this beautiful sport. For matches just like that.
Well, as we move on, we're going into one-on-one competition in our next matchup. And this is going to determine who is going to Backlash to be one of the participants in the contest for the Women's World Championship.
Brilliant.
And out first, well, we mentioned her earlier tonight. Her cohorts got the win in the tag match. It is the leader of the Judgment Day.
Boy.
It is Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. A unique character. She has this aura of mystique, but of darkness as well, of brutality, of almost a sick mind, but a mind that is tailored for this business and burns with a bright intensity whenever she steps in that ring. Whether it's as part of the Judgment Day, whether she's on her own, she can handle herself. No problem. 100%. And I expect her to do more of the same tonight.
It is the first match we're seeing in the women's division on Raw. And what a name to open the proceedings, so to speak.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the shirt, the attire she's wearing says always on top. And that's the only way Rhea Ripley will ever accept being in this business. On top, always winning, always dominating. I think for people like her, someone as talented, as driven as she is, to not have the belt, it's like a normal human being not having oxygen, not having blood pumping through their veins. A part of life is missing when she doesn't have the championship belt around her waist.
Well, her opponent is one of the more up-and-coming members of the women's division. This is Raquel Rodriguez, looking to make an instant impact.
Yeah.
In her first match of the series as she takes on one of the biggest names in the division in Rhea Ripley.
I mean, this is, I wouldn't call it David versus Goliath, but it is both a huge test and a huge opportunity for Raquel Rodriguez. I mean, you are going against one of the best wrestlers anywhere, across the world. Man, woman, it doesn't matter. Rhea Ripley is one of the best to do it. She's one of the best to ever do it. So, if you can get a win, if you can somehow sneak one over a wrestler of that caliber, I mean, it shoots you to the top, or near the top, very, very quickly. It gives you that taste of superstardom, and it can leave you wanting more and more, and it can drive you to produce the very best of your entire career and change the course of your own destiny here tonight.
Well, this is a surprise. Out the gate, it's Raquel Rodriguez taking the advantage in the early exchanges, but Rhea Ripley very quickly using her elite ring awareness. Look at the strength of Ripley tossing Rodriguez into the air.
Yeah, there you go. You've got to admire Rodriguez for coming out and being so fearless, so completely undaunted. She's not in awe of Ripley at all. She's not, caught in the bright lights. But Rhea Ripley was never going to let herself be manhandled for very, very long. She was always going to stand up and take back what she sees as her ring, her time, her night.
Ripley, she was a little bit stunned by the tenacity and the fire of the opponent in the early going.
Yeah.
And she can start bringing the match to her pace, and she says she's just going to break Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, and she takes a great deal of pleasure in breaking other woman down, destroying the competition. It's almost like a kind of sick satisfaction she gets out of it. But then, can you truly be a champion? Can you reach the top of the business without having a love for destroying your competition? I'm not sure you can, personally.
Quick fire offense from Ripley, but Rodriguez not thrown off by it. I think she's looking for a headbutt. There's a big roundhouse kick from Ripley, but again, Rodriguez, she's staying in this. She's getting the hits in. Maybe not dominating the match as perhaps she would like to, but oh, hang on. Oh, this is brilliant from Raquel Rodriguez. The choke and the swing.
Yeah.
Just taking the life out of Rhea Ripley.
I mean, the core strength it takes.
For the first time in this match.
The core strength it takes to get someone who's so well built and weighs plenty for that choke and that spin. I mean, it shows that Rodriguez she's physically very well prepared for tonight, well conditioned. She's not going to lay down for Rhea Ripley. This will be a compelling contest. There will be no easy victory for either woman tonight. And I want to draw attention to something that Ripley showed us with that fantastic roundhouse kick. Today it's not enough to just have charisma and personality and to look like a superstar. You have to wrestle like a superstar. And the best wrestlers, this is what Rhea Ripley does so well. You don't just do the technical moves, the holds, the grapples, the maneuvers. You can strike, you can kick, punch, and beat your opponent into submission as well. And Rhea Ripley is one of the best in the world at that, anywhere.
Just a moment ago, Rhea Ripley did get the 2 count off the Northern Lights suplex. Now Raquel Rodriguez, what is she looking for here? Goes running in with a double axe handle and another one.
Yep.
Ducks underneath. And a flying clothesline. Rhea Ripley stunned, backs up into the corner.
You wonder.
Can Raquel Rodriguez take advantage? No, she cannot.
And Ripley's done well to recover there, but you wonder if she maybe underestimated Rodriguez a little bit, went for the cover a bit too soon. I know she got a 2 count, but you try and put someone away too soon, it can fire them up. It can sort of make them say, hold on, I'm not going to be disrespected by you here tonight. I'm going to show these people what I'm capable of, and I'm not going to let you manhandle me and have your way with me. I wonder if that might be what Ripley gets herself in for, if she tries to put Rodriguez away too early or doesn't show her the respect she's earning in this ring tonight.
Another roundhouse kick. That collision with the steel step seems to have done a number on Raquel. As that face buster off of the electric chair drop. And suddenly, Raquel Rodriguez looks to be in trouble. 1, 2. No, she gets the shoulder up, but that could have been the end right there.
Yep. I think she's in trouble, Rodriguez. She's dazed, doesn't quite know where she is. So the ring awareness is going to suffer when you take any injury to the head. Especially, I think she hit all 3 ropes on the way down, so that would do a number on your consciousness, your awareness, and your ability to make the most out of every moment. No doubt about it.
Now the Irish whip from Rodriguez, looking for a big slam. Rhea slips through, and there is a nice back suplex.
Yep.
By the Eradicator.
I think it's as simple as Rhea Ripley's just out wrestling Raquel Rodriguez at the moment. There was a bit of disrespect there. I don't quite agree with that. I don't think it's been anywhere near that one-sided, but you know, she's just slipping out of moves, holds, just outmaneuvering Raquel Rodriguez right here. But a fighting display of tenacity from young Raquel Rodriguez. She deserves a lot of credit no matter which way this goes.
Big Turtle World slam there from Ripley, and it is now, I think, the talent, the experience of Ripley starting to show.
Smart move. That was a moment where Rodriguez needs a break. I think she should delay getting up as long as possible off this. Fair play to her for coming straight back in the ring, but I almost would have taken a 8 or a 9 count there just to get her breath back and rethink her strategy for when she does get herself back in the ring with Rhea Ripley.
Well, Raquel, she's on the attack now. Showing no fear. And she's looking. Oh, hang on a minute. A big power
Oh
bomb.
my goodness.
A cover. But it's only a 1 count.
Wow.
The big power bomb only getting a 1 count, and Rhea Ripley looks hardly phased by any of that. And another kick, dropping.
And you've got to wonder, on behalf of Raquel Rodriguez.
Lining her up, hang on
Oh
a
my
second.
goodness.
Rhea Ripley says, this is the end, and there's the Riptide. A cover. 1, 2, and 3. Rhea Ripley has a chance to compete for the World Championship.
And she showed exactly why she's at the top of the picture for the Women's Championship. She was tested, and she came through it with a dominant display. Very, very impressive from Rhea Ripley tonight.
Fantastic performance by the Eradicator in that one.
Absolutely. But give credit to Raquel Rodriguez as well. She showed a lot of heart, a lot of spirit. I don't know how, for the life of me, Rhea Ripley kicked out at 1 from that powerbomb. I thought that could have been it. But when you're the best, sometimes that's what you can do. You can do things that defy belief, defy expectation. Unbelievable.
Well, we are staying with the women's division, but we are going to change direction slightly. We're going to be heading to the tag team division for an opportunity to compete for the women's tag team championships at Backlash. And up first, it is the team of Caden Carter and Katana Chance, who appear to have fire extinguisher guns.
I was quite worried about what might be in
What's
those guns,
going
but
on?
no, it was a bit more innocent than I'd have hoped. I'll be honest, even being sat in my commentator's chair, I was quaking a little bit there. I was worried.
Again, these two, I put them into a similar category as Raquel Rodriguez. You know, they're rather new to the scene. They've got a chance to really demonstrate what they're capable of in the tag team division.